Hi, my name is Dodgery Shepherd. I am a CHIP class member. Let me tell you a little story of how I got into CHIP. My wife first mentioned it to me, and I just tell her yes, I'll go because I didn't, I just wanted her to stop nagging me about it. But anyway, when the time came, I went with her, and it was interesting. I must say that when the first night when they were introducing themselves and introducing one another, when it came to me, I decided I'm going to tell the truth. So when they asked how I got how I got to be here, why I was here, I told them my wife made me come. So everybody just started laughing because but it was the truth. And then I wasn't going to pay much attention to it. I was going to block it out. I'll be there, but not be there. But then, I was diagnosed with diabetes. I had a heart attack. I had some other ailment and stuff that, with me. So although I wasn't paying much attention, I would look at the video, and I was, hearing and seeing what the changes that was being made in people's lives from the lifestyle change I made, and it started getting to me, and I said, you know what, especially with the diabetes, I said, you know what, maybe I should pay attention. So I started paying attention, started opening my mind to hearing and paying those attention, and then I noticed, it really, was something was important about it. And then I decided, okay, I had to go to my doctor, and so I decided I'm going to try the jump start. Everybody was doing the jump start, and I said I wasn't going to do the jump start because I didn't, know just vegetables and salad and no sweet, no salt. I wasn't going to do. I wasn't going to touch it. But then I said, okay, let me try it, but I ain't going to say nothing to nobody. But I thought I knew the teacher knew I was doing it, so I did it, and man, it was like having a baby, but I got it done. I got through it. So when I went to my cardiologist, she came back. She always fussing at me about not eating right or trying to do right, and I tell her yes, but I wouldn't do it. So when she came back and she was laughing, she was smiling, she said, "Well, what are you doing?" I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Well, everything is doing good. You lost weight, everything. What's going on?" And so I told her about Chip. She said, "Okay, just keep doing it, and I want you to try and exercise a little more, do a little more exercise, make it a little more rugged, and then I want you to go out and celebrate." So I said, "Good." When I left her office, I said, I'm going to go get me some oxtail and some rice and peas and some, things. When I got to the oxtail place, it's closed. I was highly upset then. Then I said, okay, I'm going to go get me some KFC. But the KFC place I chose to go is the one closer to my home because when I get home, I want it to be still hot. But I get it's the first time in my life I've ever been to that KFC and see such a long line. I mean, that line was so long, I got so angry. I just said, oh, you know what, I'm going to go get me a salad and I get me a veggie burger, and I said, oh, I'm going to go home. And then the food and the evening that Leslie would cook, I started going back. Oh, that food was good. She make a nice soup, and I love that. And the food start tasting better to me because my taste bud had changed, and it start tasting real good. So I was looking forward to it. And then it came to the class came to an end, and I really enjoy going to class. I notice now that's all I talk about is Chip. I have my friends them they want to go sign up for it. Just the other day I went to my primary care doctor, and he came back and he said, "Okay, Mr. Shepherd, I got news, and it's good news. Your A1C number went from an 8 to a 6. And he said, if you keep this up, I'm just going to let you stay where you are now to see if you could maintain it, because if you keep it up, I'll change your medication when you come back. But keep doing what you're doing." So he had signed me up for a life coach. I told her about it, and she's excited about what's happening, and she says she's going to sign up. She wants her sister to come to the class. She want to post it on her website and all that thing. But I'm still in the doghouse anyway because my wife had told me not to buy some suits. I needed some suits. She said, just hold on a little bit. And I didn't do that. I went and I go and buy the suit, and now I gotta, take them and get them, taken because everything is falling off me. I'm still in the doghouse, and every time she look at me, I know what she's thinking because I didn't listen. But I would highly recommend it to anybody, any spouse, a husband, make your wife go, wives, make your husband go, friends, whatever, because it really does change your life for the better. I'm glad.